Good morning. It is 10:40 a.m. on Saturday, September 25th. I almost said the 26th, but then I didn't. 2021. I'm Christiana Ellis, and I just got up. This is 5 more minutes. I've actually been up for a little bit, kind of sitting here vaguely staring at the screen, browsing on a few things, just because I couldn't make my brain quite decide to coalesce on any particular subject to speak about in today's video. I think, still recovering a little bit from last night. A bunch of friends that I know, mostly from, convention circuits and everything, have been doing periodic Zoom hangouts, since the last couple of years have been so weird as far as convention circuits are concerned. And so I indulged in a little alcohol while hanging out with them. And it's I so rarely drink alcohol anymore. And I didn't get like super plastered or anything. It's not like I'm hungover. It's not that. But even it's remarkable, I think, like when you get out of the habit of drinking at all regularly. For me, like it had like before last night, it had probably been at least 3 months since I had had anything else alcoholic, and even then was probably just one or two drinks at a dinner or something. But and I don't say this to like I'm not trying to be preachy about it. Like that's not what I'm talking about. It's more just a matter of recognizing the how your tolerance changes, because there were times in my life when I definitely drank more regularly. And, now that I hardly ever drink, I notice it when I do. In terms of like just how quickly I felt buzzed or intoxicated, and then how it affects sleep and that sort of thing, it's complicated. Anyway, I guess I didn't really plan to sit here and talk about alcohol. It's not like I was sitting here having trouble deciding what to talk about, and then I decided to talk about that. It just kind of comes out, sometimes. Mostly today, what I'm excited about is looking forward to session 0 of playing Root, the RPG, which is what we're going to play on the Twitch stream tonight, starting at 7 p.m. This is a game that I'm looking forward to playing. I've talked about it a little bit before. It's sort of anthropomorphic animal people in sort of a vaguely medieval setting. Think Disney's Robin Hood or Redwall, and you won't be far off. That's kind of the vibe it goes for. There's a little bit of like fable in there. I'm really excited to explore it because, in addition to just the setting being something appealing to me, I'm also interested in the mechanics of it, and looking forward to experimenting with my friends and having them start to build out characters, so that once we have a party assembled, I'll start figuring out where's that first place they're going to go, what's that first situation I'm going to throw them into, to see how they react and how they want to approach certain complicated scenarios. And going through all of the world building mechanics in that book has been really interesting. I'm really excited. Like, it's very fun to set up, and I'm very excited now to see how it all gets incorporated in play. So that's going to be fun. In the meantime, I'm into Act 3 of Ghost of Tsushima on PS5, continuing to really like that game. And, once, like, with that game, I have Act 3 to finish, which is going to be a little while, and then I haven't played the new expansion portion of the story yet, so I have that little ways to go on there still. But I'm starting to look ahead a little bit too, that Deathloop looks really cool, and there's a Legend of Zelda-y Pixar sort of game called Eastward that I'm kind of looking at. There's also a handful of games that I've had for a little while and keep meaning to play, but I haven't yet, like Disco Elysium. Lots of games to play, lots of stuff to do. And so I'm excited, but that's where I'm at right now. So I will talk to you all tomorrow for 5 more minutes.